Hi guys, I'm Bunny. I love My Little Pony, and I have been wanting for a long time to do a video where I draw My Little Pony characters as humans. YouTube is full of videos about drawing My Little Pony characters as humans, or redesigning the Equestria girls, so I knew I wanted to have a little twist to this video. I decided to make this a little bit more fun for myself. I wanted around the main six as different alternative styles, because I'm also really into fashion. I know that this by no means is a completely original idea, but I have yet to see a YouTube video about this, said that I will make one. Just a little disclaimer, I'm not an expert in all of these styles, but I tried doing research before making the designs, but feel free to leave a comment if you think I got something wrong though. I would love to hear how you all think I did. Let's just start out with the main character, Twilight Sparkle. I was at first slightly struggling to choose what style would suit her, but I decided on Lolita. Lolita is a fashion movement that formed in the 1980s in Japan. The style takes a lot of influence from Victorian clothing and the styles from the Rococo period. No, Lolita fashion has nothing to do with the book Lolita. Lolita has three main substyles that are Gothic, Sweet, and Classic, but there are also many smaller substyles under Lolita fashion. There are some very specific guidelines to Lolita, such as skirts should be usually around knee length or longer, no cleavage, petticoats under skirts for A-line or cupcake silhouette, use of high-quality materials, usually shoulders and wrists are covered, wearing a headpiece, and there should be a theme. Usually a Lolita outfit either has a one-piece dress or a JSK with a blouse underneath it. I'm not sure what substyle of Lolita this Twilight design would be exactly. Maybe classic Lolita? For the theme of her outfit, I tried to make it really academic and sparkles, cause her name is Twilight Sparkle. So yeah. Since Twilight's mane has a quite boxy shaped language, I wanted to keep that all throughout the design. I feel like a Himacut suited that perfectly, and I also added these fabric panel things to her outfit that kind of resemble her tail. To make the design more interesting, I also tried adding sparkle-like shapes to her. I gave her a blouse with a JSK, since I felt like it would fit the academic vibe. I also added her this brown bag I have seen in a lot of human designs of her, but to be honest, I have no idea if she actually has this in Friendship is Magic or Equestria Girls. I just thought it was cute. I also added ruffles to it to make it cuter and to tie better to the design. When coloring her, I keep the colors pretty neutral, since Lolita fashion doesn't really use neon colors. I did keep some of her bright pink though, but I did tone down the saturation a bit. I added her cutie mark to the front of her back, and I also added the pink star from it to the center of the headpiece I gave her. To be honest, at the time of recording this, I have not yet finished the rendering of this drawing. Since actually the last design I did, I can already say I'm pretty happy with how this design turned out. I can't really say much else about the finished drawing since I have not seen it yet, but meanwhile we are enjoying this absolutely beautiful speed paint, I'm gonna tell you a totally useless fact. When I was around the age of 10 maybe, I found out about Lolita fashion. I totally fell in love with it. I was really into it till like the age of 13, and I still love this style so much. Well, that's it for the random story time. Here's the finished Twilight Sparkle Lolita design. I hope you like it. You can comment down what you think about it and if you think it's accurate to the fashion style. Next one is gonna be Rainbow. She was one of my favorite My Little Pony characters since I first watched My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I knew right away that I wanted to draw Rainbow Dash and Scene. Scene is a fashion style that emerged in the mid-2000s and gained popularity across the US. The style originated from emo subculture. It's characterized by skinny jeans, bright colors, its specific hairstyle, and unnatural hair colors. Scene is nowadays quite often mistaken for scenecore, which is more of 2020 old fashion, so I really tried to make sure that her outfit was scene and not scenecore. I decided to give her a tank top, mini shorts, and knee-high Converses. I feel like Rainbow would be the kind of person that would want to show off her muscles, so that's why I gave her an outfit that shows them well. For Rainbow, I tried to keep a very spiky shape language, especially by making her hair very sharp. I also made sure to make her hair really fluffy and layered. I decided to put in a ponytail though, since it would make her look a bit more sporty. I gave her some piercings, wristbands, and a few other accessories, but I try to keep them pretty minimal to make sure it doesn't come off as scene core. For coloring, I pretty much just used her original color palette with the addition of black and white. I put a tattoo of her cutie mark on her tie and also added a drawing of her pony form on the shirt. I'm quite happy how the design turned out. I don't want to hear a single comment about her abs or anatomy in general. This was actually the first of these drawings I did, and at the time when I was making this, I had a quite bad art block, so I didn't really feel like paying attention to the anatomy. I know that is not what abs look like. Don't come for me, please. Thank you. Anyways, hope you like the design, and for this, you can also comment down if you think I did the style correct. Next one is gonna be Pinkie Pie. For her, I already had a bunch of ideas, but I was struggling to decide whether I wanted to give her Decora or Gyaro style, but I decided on Decora. Decora is a Japanese street fashion style that originated in the 1990s. The style revolves around excessive amounts of accessories, especially hair accessories and bracelets. It's usually known for being really colorful, but it can also have other color variations. To my knowledge, it doesn't really have strong rules, like silhouette or specific hairstyle. There are some popular clothing items within the style. The biggest rule is basically just to have as many accessories as possible, and there's no such thing as too much. Decora outfits usually have many different textures. I wanted to keep the outfit pretty simple so I could add a lot of accessories on top of it without it being too cluttered. I gave her a short sleeve hoodie with a vest on top, a skirt that is slightly pie shaped since well her name is Pinkie Pie, bloomers under the skirt that kind of look like the balloons on her cutie mark, thigh-high socks, and leg warmers since I noticed they seem to be pretty common in Decora fashion. I also gave her platform Crocs because they were a good way to add more detail, and I just feel like Pinkie Pie would be the kind of person to wear them. I tried keeping most of the detail in the upper parts of the design, especially around the face, to drive the eye there. For Pinkie, I wanted to keep a very round shape language to make her look as friendly and bubbly as possible. I gave her pins on her waist with the main 6 cutie marks, and I also gave her a bracelet with a gummy plush on it. Since I wanted all the designs to include the cutie marks, I gave Pinkie a necklace with hers. For coloring, I wanted to keep a lot of her original colors, but I also added cream color and rainbows in a few spots. To be honest, I was expecting rainbow to be my favorite design of all of these, but I think this might have turned out the best in my opinion. I think she turned out super cute, but what do you think? You might have noticed there was only 3 of the main 6 in this video. That is because I will be making a part 2 to this video sometime soon. I'm not sure when I'm able to do that because I'm gonna open my commissions now. So if you like my art, you can check out my commissions either on my card or Vision that you can both find in the description. If this video does well, I will most likely speed up the next part, so if you enjoyed the video, I would really appreciate it if you left a like and subscribed. Thank you so much for watching the video. Have a nice day or whatever time you're watching this. Bye!